I know it's tough, but on days like today, you have to remember that, unlike what you heard, we do not live in China. We do not work in China. We don't even bank in China. Even as our stock market sometimes gets hit on China, with the Dow tumbling 498 points, S&P losing 1.54%, and, of course, the NASDAQ sinking 1.58%.
The House of Pain.
The truth is, it makes no sense for our markets to get hammered by civil unrest in China. We're less intertwined than you might think. Now, some of that's a legacy of the Trump administration's fanatical attempts to get us to source our manufacturing literally anywhere else. But most of it really does come down to the fact that the Chinese government makes it real difficult for foreigners to do business over there. While most tech companies can't escape the reach of China, that's really it, aside from a handful of consumer plays. I'm really at a handful, and of course, Apple. But today felt like 2011 to me, when we used to sell off on worries about the European debt crisis. Worries that had nothing to do with us at all. Wall Street was convinced that our banks were joined at the hip with theirs. That wasn't the case. Then once Europe turned things around, well, we were up and away. I don't know if China will fix its problems, which comes down to the misguided zero COVID policy. I don't know if they can do it anytime soon. I do know that taking your cue from the chaos is a big mistake. I'll give you some more on that later. With that out of the way, let's talk about this week, okay? The week ahead, which is all about two themes, the fall of oil and the rise of online shopping. The fall of oil comes down to one question. Will the Strategic Petroleum Reserve truly buy back all the oil it's sold at much higher levels? Or will it be piecemeal and half-hearted so as not to move oil up? No matter, you'll want to own some oil stocks just on the possibility after the stunning decline that OPEC Plus cuts back production, which is why we've been buying them for the charitable trust. And you can follow every move we make by joining the CNBC Investing Club, which I implore you to do, because I think you need to know our view on these oils.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.